Come on, game. Let me put the fucking thing down. Hazardous area. Oh, come on. This isn't go down. God damn it. Okay. Oh, that's what she said. Welcome back, everybody, to Star Rupture. I am the Bearded OG, and in this episode, I think we're going to go out and about and do some more adventuring. Specifically, what I would like to do, I want to go check out the World Engine and see what that's all about. I know that Creepy Jar is working on a big update. I don't know exactly when that's going to come out, but I would like to kind of feel like, you know, we've at least in terms of the lore and the story, you know, gotten as far as we can before that update comes out. In terms of construction, we got a ton more stuff to do, and it's just going to get more and more complicated. So there's not really any rush, you know, to to get through that. So yeah, just to kind of recap what we're doing currently, because it's actually been several days since I've played too, so I got to kind of get myself back up to date. But we're currently producing impellers for the launchers. Who are we doing this for? I think we're doing it for Selenium. Let's go take a look. Yeah, we're doing it for Selenium. And when that's done, it's going to unlock the refinery and the sulfur extractor for us. So in terms of corporation progress, that's what we're working on. We also have the ability now, I believe, to do chemicals, which we'll need to advance future health. I'm not particularly worried about these things, but I do want to get to the compounder, so we have to go through this first to get there. So we'll work on getting the chemical production set up, but I don't want to. I don't feel like doing that in this episode. I want to go do some adventuring. So let's get geared up to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is I want to make some more NutriBlock capsules. So let's make, let's see, that takes 5 goes in 50 10 times. So yeah, let's make 10 of those. Okay. And then what we'll do is split that, and we'll take maybe a couple of those with us and put the other ones. Oh shit, I guess I had some in here already. Oh well, now we have more. Didn't even realize that. We have plenty of Nutrigel, which is kind of my go-to food and hydration, because you get both of those things in one shot. We've got some Star Bites for health. We've got a core. We've got some building materials. Let's take 2 full stacks of building materials. Just so we have plenty of that, you know, for setting up shelters when we're out and about. Though, I was told by you guys that once we're inside of the World Engine, we don't have to worry about ruptures. So, but I know nothing about that. I haven't watched anybody else go through that. I haven't read anything on it. So I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know what's inside, because, you know, I wanted to kind of save that for when we actually, you know, came time to do it, right? Okay, so we've got those. We also want some more of the toxic reducing thingamadoodles. Eat again if it doubles natural yeah, okay, so let's take 2 of these with us. And then what does this one do? This is the healing one. Okay, so let's take maybe 5 of those with us. And I think that's probably all we need to worry about in terms of the extra items, because everything else is just going to be a shit ton of ammo. We are a little bit down on our health, just a smidge. So let's see. If we just take a... where is it? Yeah, glow cap. I guess I didn't have to take that out of there. That will heal us with no ill effect at all. In fact, it gave us a little hydration and food. So this would be a good time now to take a NutriBlock. And then let's take a clear capsule to reduce that toxic in half. Well, what it does is it reduces the time that we are poisoned in half. So essentially, same kind of net effect, right? And then we'll take I still want to take 2 of those with us, and I still want to take 2 of these with us as well. Okay, so we are good now. Ammo. We need ammo. What do I have in here? Okay, we want to take all of the heavy ammo for sure, and we want to take all of the standard ammo, because those are the 2 weapons. We're not using the shotgun presently. And we might need to... yeah, we're going to need to make some more, because I want to have a whole bunch of ammo in here. Right, so we need to make both of those. Now, we can start manufacturing ammo too, you know, or automating, I guess I should say. But that's something we'll worry about for another day. So let's make a bunch more standard ammo. So we're going to need wolfram powder for that. Let's go here. Wolfram powder in here. I'm just going to grab... We're going to just make a metric butt ton, which means we're going to need quite a bit more of this probably too. Let's just grab a whole bunch. We'll make the standard ammo first, which we're going to need both for our assault rifle, but also for the turrets that we'll inevitably have to put down. Go here, go here, go here, and just max. Okay, so... I think I want even a little more than that, because of the fact that here again we have to use it in the turrets. So let's just grab all the rest of the wolfram powder that we currently have. And I thought I had just a tiny bit in here. Oh yeah, like 1, okay. Okay, and then go here and max. Okay, that's a decent amount. And we still only have 1 wolfram powder left, of course. So put that back in there. Now we want to make the big stuff. And that's going to be titanium rods, which we have over here. So one of the things that I've been thinking about in terms of the... Are those rods or... Yeah. Rods or tubes. I've been thinking about in terms of our factory, our production is, I want to get going on the idea of a bus line. I think, you know, whether or not that's the best way to do things in this game, I don't know, but it's what I want to do. And, you know, this platform is the start of that idea, because this central area is going to be where the bus is going to run. And then we start, you know, producing damn near everything and sending it along the bus, and then we just pull it off the bus, you know, for, you know, later on down the road manufacturing. I've watched a couple of videos a while back of people doing something along those lines, and so I think that's probably what I want to do. Well, probably, no, not probably, that is what I want to do, and give that, you know, a try and just see how that works. Because if you guys have been watching me all along, I've mentioned multiple times that I've had just a little bit of philosophical, maybe, or maybe conceptual challenge trying to figure out the best way to do the building and stuff in this game, because it's a little bit different approach than, you know, like Satisfactory. Okay, so let's sort all of this. Well, I mean, again, I don't know what to expect inside the World Engine, but that's a decent amount of ammo, I'd say. And it's about as much as we're able to make at the moment anyway with the supplies. So it's going to have to do. Let's just take 2 of those. I don't know if we're going to need to be doing a lot of looting while we're in there, so we want to, you know, definitely leave a little bit of space left. And we're good to go. I wonder if, has anybody heard from, you know, reading the dev blogs and stuff? Are we gonna, Come here. I'll pick that because we get points. We have to chuck it later. Not a big deal. Anyway, are we gonna have any kind of transportation in this game? And I know there's teleporters, but I mean like get on a bike and ride, or a vehicle that we can drive around in, because teleporters are one thing, but the problem with teleporters is that you can, oh god, you can only go you know, to wherever the teleporter goes. Whereas if we had a vehicle, we could go wherever the hell we wanted to, right? So, yeah, let me know in the comments. Are they planning on adding anything like that? Because I haven't seen that, but I also, you know, haven't really read the devlogs in any detail, and I just don't remember, you know, seeing that. So. Hey, got that out. Any hoozle? Oh! Game save, I guess. Let's move towards the world engine. Again, I'm picking these resources more for the XP than because we actually need them, and we may end up having to dump them. Actually, let's look at that for a second, though. If we go to skills, yeah, we're maxed out on survival. However, when the next update comes out, I think they're going to open these up, so we should still continue to level that for that time, because it's not my intention anyway to restart, you know, a whole brand new series with the update. I think we're just going to continue on, you know, from where we are. So, okay, yeah, let's move towards the world engine.
Acquired.
I don't know if I can get over there from here. I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? I don't know if I've ever come this way. I've always kind of gone down and around the 2 or 3 times we've been over here. Look at all the prickly pears. Nice. Let's look at our map. Yeah, okay, there's nothing up there. There is a body down there, but this whole area here is like big time infested, and I don't really want to waste my ammo on those guys because I want to save it for when we get inside, assuming we're going to need it in there, which we probably will, I guess. Again, have no idea. We need to get, yeah, we need to get over to there as I recall correctly, so let's kind of try to avoid the crater as much as possible, just so, again, we don't waste ammo on a bunch of bugaboos. That thing is just amazing. Look how big that sucker is. It's huge. Reminds me a little bit of Subnautica, you know, the big, ginormous space ship in Subnautica, except for this looks like it might even be bigger than that. I don't know. Been a long time since I played Subnautica. Oh, love that game. Everybody does. I tried, is it Sub-Zero or Below Zero? Whatever the second one was, and I couldn't quite get into it. I never finished it. I don't know, I probably maybe put 20, 30 hours into it, and I just, you know. So hopefully Subnautica 2, when it comes out, will be better. I think part of the problem maybe, and I don't know this for sure, but I think part of the problem with Subnautica Sub-Zero, Below Zero, was it's almost like there was too much land in it, you know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not really sure why that game didn't, you know, wasn't as successful as the first game. Haven't really ever looked into that, but that was my own personal feeling when I was playing it. You know, it's too much time on land, because you know, in that game you want to be in the water. That's the whole point, right? A little bit of land is fun, but not overdo it. Is this where we go in? Yes, it is. Okay, so before we actually go in there, this would probably be a pretty cool screenshot right here, I'm thinking. So let's get rid of that. Do we want to put this away too? I don't know, it's actually kind of cool having the gun out. So we'll keep the gun out, and this will be our screenshot for the episode. All right, nice. So we did come down here the last time we were over here, but we didn't go inside. We just came down to here and we did that. I don't remember what it said, so let's listen to it again.
I can't help you right now. Just wait.
I bet the batteries come loose.
Jimmy, all systems are going haywire and you're not the licensed electrician. Just wait and don't touch anything.
It's
I'm
fine.
detecting
Has
increased
to be the
rupture
battery.
activity. Prepare for a wave.
Jimmy?
Jimmy?
Jimmy!
Jimmy! Okay, how come I can't get up that ladder? Alright, I hope you guys weren't bullshitting me about it being safe inside of here, because if it isn't, I'm fucked. Alright, let's go. No power. Oh.
A single battery. Not enough voltage to open the lock.
Accumulator. Oh god, I need a battery. Oh shit. We're in trouble. Power cell. Oh boy. I think history's gonna repeat itself. Fuck. We gotta run as far away from here as we can and see if we can get a core down, because it doesn't let you put it down really close to the world engine. We found that out the hard way before, but I didn't realize I needed a battery. Jesus. Okay, let's get here and get out. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Get out the core. We just got to find a place that'll let us put it down. Yeah, see, it's forbidden. Now we're going to have bugs chasing us too. This is great. This is wonderful. Exactly what I had in mind for... Whoop. No, no, go. Okay. Now, we need to get you down and... Come on, game. Let me put the fucking thing down. Hazardous area. Oh, come on. This isn't... Go down. God damn it. Okay. Oh, that's what she said. I mean, no, don't. That's rude. Go here. Grab an airlock. Put it in place. Base core is infected. I can't put it in place. We're fucked.
Prepare for impact.
Can't take me anywhere.
Warning. Extreme temperature detected.
You think?
Too hot to think.
Okay. So, that was a fucking disaster. Oh my god. Alright. Battery. Can I even make a battery or a power cell? Alright, you know what? The first thing actually is, let's not forget to redo our weapons. I really think this is bullshit that we have to redo the weapons, but it is what it is. So, okay, what do I have to do this again? No weapon. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, we need building materials. Okay, my brain is just all of a sudden completely turned into scrambled eggs right now because I can't believe that just happened. Fuck. That's terrible, man. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, get your head screwed
I
on
think
straight.
I can use this.
Yeah, we can use that. God damn it, I can't believe that happened. All right, go here. We want the
Planetary
yeah, we want the
temperature
Phantom.
returning to normal.
Okay, and we want the what is it? The big guy, the Grim. Confirm. Okay, I'm stressed now. Good lord. All right, and then what do you currently have in use? Yeah, that's in use. Do we have to redo all of these? That's the... No, it looks like it puts the mods... Piercing magazine. Yeah, we've been using the piercing magazine on this. Recoil dampening, gyro, weapon sway. Nah, we don't need that with this weapon. Lightweight stock, movement speed. Now, I want the recoil dampening. We're using the piercing magazine. We've got No, we want the optic sight. Yeah, okay. And then we'll keep the long barrel. Okay, so that takes care of that one. Let's go back to the Grim. So we currently have recoil reduction. Yeah, we definitely want that. We currently have the high capacity. Yep, we want that. And the ergonomic stock reduced weapon sway. So I guess we haven't modded the Grim at all. We're just using it, you know, it's with its normal shit. Okay, so let's turn our light on. I'm gonna go.
Dehydrated.
Yeah, I know you are. We're just gonna use these again to heal. And okay, that's good enough. Put those back. Let's take a... Wait, what do we need? We need just a little bit of food. Okay. So I'm gonna do a calorie gel. That's 65. Now, you know what? We don't need very much, so let's just need a corn dog or two. There we go. Okay. Waste not, want not. Put that back. No, not there.
Just what I need.
Shut up. You pissed me off, man, because you're an idiot. As if it's this guy's fault. It's my own fault, right? Okay. So, now. Fuck. What am I doing? I want to get 2 stacks of this. Of course, we're going to... Yeah, no, let's not do that, because we're going to get all that stuff back when we recover our backpack. But we do need a little bit of ammo. Yeah, we do need a little bit of ammo, which means we're gonna have to make it because I have none on me at the moment. We can go outside now, right? Okay. So let's just grab, say, 3 stacks of that, and I'm just gonna do assault rifle ammo because we'll recover all the other stuff, and I don't want to load up too much because then we won't have room. Okay, go here, go standard ammo. Oh, right, we need the building materials. Yeah, I know, I'm completely scatterbrained right now. That kind of happens, you know, when you get absolutely fried in a solar flare. Your mind doesn't quite work right afterwards. It's known scientific fact. Okay, put that back in there. Alright, we're cocked, locked, and ready to rock. Let's go here. I want to take one of you.
No.
And let's just eat this clear... yeah, take the clear capsule now. And we'll recover our regen capsules when we get out there. Okay, let's head on back. Wait, no. Don't you leave yet. You need a battery, dude. A power cell. How do we make a fucking power cell? Go here. Basic item, thingy, power cell. We need chems. And we need electronics. I guess we're not doing the world engine today. We are going to set up our chemical production as well as electronic production. But I'm going to run back and get my shit because this is a good time to do it while the bugaboos are still not around. Of course, they'll probably start spawning by the time I get back there. And then we're going to come back here and we're going to set up chemical and electronic production because we have to. That's the only way that we can get a power cell made to open the door. So yeah, this is a lesson, ladies and gentlemen, in how to be as completely unprepared as possible for your video. Learn from my mistakes. Man, they really spooged my tower, motherfuckers. There goes my shield. Okay, so can we can't even access this. Can we just take it down? Let's see. Can't even take it down, huh? Wow. Okay, hold to lower temperature. Wait, what? That thing is still hot? I don't think that's right. I guess what we have to do is take this out first, right? Is there more? don't see any more. At least not on this side. All right, what about you? Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let's get our stuff first. All right. Take all F. Okay, so we got that done. That's the important thing. It says hold E to lower temperature, but oh. Why is it still hot? I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Now can I take it down? Yeah. All right. Now, let's get the hell out of here before the bugaboos come back. Oh, I don't know if I can get through there. Guess we'll have to go this way. Whoa. Look at that. Dead body. What's this? 3,500 research data. I'll take that.
Ha! Gotcha.
Can't go that way. I just don't want to go down there because that's where the buggies are. Of course, we have enough ammo to deal with them, so it's not a big deal, I guess.
Come here. Quiet, that's that. Reloading.
Okay, 7.
Take it back.
Regenerating.
Take it back. Take it back. That's enough. No more distractions.
Okay, we made it back safe and sound. Oh, well, I don't know about sound, but safe anyways. Got a couple things to put in here, so do that, and that one. Some raw consumables can go in here. Not enough room for these, so we'll just put those in the overflow. Prepared consumables can go in there. And yeah, let's just put these away for now since we're not going to be going back out and about in this episode. Ammunition. Let's put everything, all but 2 stacks of each type over here, just so we have them in case we get an attack or something. I haven't really gotten any attacks at this base in a long time. Come on. Go and go. All right, ladies and gents, it is time for us to... We're 32% on that. It's time for us to do some chemicals. Well, we need to do chemicals and electronics. Well, let's focus on chemicals first. Well, hold on though. Do we make those in a fabricator? Let's see. No, we don't. Okay, do we make them in the Mega Press? No. So we must make them in the furnace? Yes, we make both in furnace. Okay. So synthetic silicon, wolfram, and helium. Okay, so both of them are going to need synthetic silicon, so that's good to know. What are you making, by the way? You're making... Oh, you're making heat-resistant sheets for, yeah, whatever's going on over here. Okay, so where are we making synthetic silicon? We're making it somewhere. Here. Are we... Yeah, this setup. Okay, so we're going to keep that in place, of course. This syringe injector thingy line is done. So, here, let me get up in the air. There, C key. So let's pull all of this down. And that just comes into my inventory, right? When I take it down? Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, look at me. How does that work? I don't know. Alright, and then we will Z key U, and then do this, and that, and this. That doesn't need to be there any longer. So I think that cleans all of that up. How do we get out of here? There. Okay. So let's look at this recipe again, or these recipes. So electronics is inductors and stators, neither of which we have a current production of, but I may have some of that in storage. We do have current productions of wolfram and helium, though. So let's do the chems first, because that's going to be simpler. And what we'll do is see, we got to bring wolfram powder from there. We got to bring helium and synthetic silicon from over here. So I think what I'll do is grab the furnace, rotate it this way. And let's build that there. Okay. And Q. Q is what I press to get out of that mode. I gotta remember that. Okay, we're gonna set you to chems. And we should be able to just have you do that. We have another output here. You know what? Actually, let's do this. Let's take this back down for a minute. I'm going to cut this because I don't want to create a loop. And we'll move you over to there. We'll use this one for the electronics, and this one we'll use for that. Okay. Which actually means it's not pulling from the other three, but that may not be a problem. If it is, I'll fix it later. Okay, so that takes care of synthetic silicon. We need to get helium, and we need to get wolfram powder over here. So for wolfram powder, I am in the way as usual. What we'll do is maybe we'll run the wolfram to the center piece and use this line here. Oh wait, we have wolfram powder running underneath. Okay, where's that going to? That's coming up and going into here. And we also have helium going into this mess too. This really... I'm going to redesign this and put more product on a single rail rather than try and do it in individuals, because, you know, we just got this octopus spaghetti mess here. I'm not going to mess with it right now because it's working, but we will ultimately redesign that. Okay, so I have an idea. If we... let's cut this tile here. And... where am I at? Yeah, go over here. Go here. Okay, go down. So, if we could put another... oh, we do have this. Could we wrap this around back over here somehow? Building is colliding with something. I don't know why it does that. That's so fucking irritating. Okay, I want to... oh, I bet you I know what's going on. I think it's too much of a corner for it. Yeah, it's colliding with itself. Okay, fine. So put this here. It's not going to let me raise it up. Okay, just put that there. And we just need to get it to wrap up back around this way. So if we... oh, why is that red again? That's a little tight. It let me do it earlier, but now it's not. Let's just bring this to, whoops, here. Maybe even out one more just for good measure, so we have plenty of clearance. This is temporary. I know I say that all the time, but it is. It's temporary. Alright, so then what we'll do is maybe put it here. No, I don't want that. Okay. Now, then what we'll do is we'll wrap it around here. And then can we just scooch it right up into there? Nope. Well, yeah, we can. We'll just have to remove this block here. Wrong button. Oops, I did it again. Come on. Get up in the air. There we go. Alright. Here, 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 there. Look at that. It looks like shit, but it works. All that matters. We're like really using our wolfram powder up, aren't we? Oh no, actually everything's saturated. This is the new batch coming in. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, so get out of here. And we probably can't do anything about that. But, you know, in case OSHA shows up, let's put some safety thingies there. It won't let us put one there, but let's put one there. Okay. Because you never know when OSHA is going to show up. And now we just need to get helium over here. So, can we... I can't block this area here because that's where we got to put the storage depots. In fact, let's put those in right now so we know kind of what we're working with. So, go here, go here. I'm going to put them in like this. I know they're not lined up perfectly with this, but I want 3, because if I do the other type, then I'll only be able to put 2 in this spot. Okay, now let's go here and set you to chemicals. Too bad it didn't just automatically set it based upon, you know, what's connected to it. It partially does, but it doesn't fully do it, right? So it's kind of weird. Okay, now the helium line's going to have to come in on this side. If we could get it onto this line, we could split it off of here. So let's go back here, get up in the air, and right now this is our helium. We could come out of there, or we could, I wonder if we could tap into that and like run it down below. Probably not, but let's just see. Okay, well, we can do that. If we turn this way, we run into that bullshit where it doesn't let us drop it down. I wonder if we could go underneath again like this. That is, wait, that is helium, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, it'll let me do this. So I've got an idea. Let's cut this line for a minute. Let's put you here. And bring you up to, I guess, there. Reconnect you. Okay, now grab the helium and connect it to, oh, you sucker. All right, that's fine. We can put it here. And then like that. There we go. That should work. All right, great. We have now connected everything we need to connect for making chemicals. And we're making them. Beautiful. How many chemicals do we need to unlock the first part of the power cell? I think it was it 500? Basic item printer. Oh, 400. Okay, so we need to make 400 of those. All right, so the next thing on the agenda is to get electronics going. And let's also go over here, find an available storage, and call this injectors, confirm, and then move all of these over. All right, guys, I went AFK for a little while and just let the game run. So we're at 52% now on the Selenium Corporation upload thingy. Looks like we just had another star rupture too. Let's see how we're doing for chemicals. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so we need 400
Great.
for that research, so let's grab that and get the research done, and then we'll take a look at getting some electronics set up. Here, whoop, here, and here. Let's also insert the data. Okay, so we need to make 400 electronics. So that's also going to be done in a furnace. And we're going to tap into this synthetic silicon for feeding that part. What are the other? I think the others were inductor, inductor and stator. Inductor also needs to be made in a furnace, but a stator I think is made in a fabricator. So we're going to need tubes, wolfram wire, and ceramics. Alright, are we already making ceramics? I think we are. You're making stabilizer. You're making rotors. What are you doing? You're making heat-resistant sheets. So I guess we're not making ceramics. All right, so we're gonna need more room for all of this then. I think for the moment, let's set up over here because we have more room. So we'll plop a furnace down here. One, two, three. Okay, yeah, that'll give us the ability to put 3 depots in front there. And we might as well actually do that right now. 1, 2, 3. In fact, well, we'll just put 3 for now. Okay, we're going to set this up to do electronics. And you guys can store electronics. Okay, so getting the synthetic silicon to here should be pretty easy. We just need to hop up in the air and tap into you. And turn you this way. We probably can't go down because it does the weird thingy. So we're gonna have to go up and over. And actually, now that I realize that, let's just do that right now. So turn this way. Let's go up. Maybe that high, just so we have plenty of clearance. And then we'll that'll go right in there. Okay, let's just do that for the moment. Okay, that takes care of synthetic silicon. But things are going to get a little more complicated now because we have intermediate products we're going to have to do. Let's look at that again. Okay, so we're going to need to make inductors and stators. And inductors are also a furnace item which require tubes, wire, and ceramics. Wire and ceramics will be easy. I'm sorry, wire and tubes we already have. Ceramics we do not. Ceramics require calcite sheets and wolfram powder. Okay, I've got calcite sheets. Common over here? No, that's glass. Are we using calcite sheets for anything at the moment? On this line here, that doesn't really gain us anything on that side. So what we'll do then is we'll run a line from here, let's say to here, and we better move it over to here, and let's raise it up pretty high so we have plenty of clearance, and then we'll bring it all the way over to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's stop for a second on that. Go back to here for a minute. So what are we're working on? So yeah, ceramics first, because we need ceramics for inductors. How many inductors do I actually have? That's probably an intermediate product item, maybe? Here, let's... Oh, I've got ceramics too. Let's grab those. We'll grab the Wolfram wire.
Rupture status.
And that.
Stable. Arcadia status. Stable.
Injectors. Put that in there. Let's put this glass in here. That can go in there. We're going to need those tubes as well. Oh, no, we can't put that in there yet. Okay, so now the furnace that we want to use for the thingies, you know, the thingies, that's a technical term. Guess we'll put that there. And this is going to be making inductors. And we can load those and those and those in there. Okay. And then we will grab a thingy and put it there for the moment anyway. I have any stators. Okay, now for you, we need to get let's get ceramics set up first, because that's the complicated one. And I forgot, is that a furnace also? Yes, it is. Calcite and wolfram powder. Okay, so what we'll do then is let's get over here. We will make a furnace, turn it that way, maybe move it over here. Oops. Alright, you're going to be making ceramics. Now we can grab the... Here, can we get over there without any problems? Nope, we sure can't. Okay, so let's bring you to here, raise you up a couple of clicks, and then drop you down into there. And then the other thing is wolfram powder, which we should be able to get over from here. We'll see, we need to go into that side. So if we can do this and raise it up Like that, and then do that. We are golden. So that gets our ceramic production going. I'm gonna wait till I load these, which is just gonna take a second. Oh, here. Let's load these too. Well, it's already full, so. Wait for this to run out, we'll put these in and then we'll connect it. There we go. Okay, let's stand over here. I am making an absolute mess here, aren't I? We'll put you there, raise you up to there, and then down into there. Get ceramics taken care of. We need to get tubes going into you. Tubes are down here. No, right here. Tubes are right here. So what I want to do, we could hook him into this line here. We can get it over there somehow. Can we do this? Oh, no, we can't because, whoops. Because it was getting blocked by the other thing. Where am I at? I'm over here. Damn it! Damn it, Jim! So it's that fucking C key, because C is down in most other games. In this game, it's not. It's cancel camera. Alright, back to here. We need to come here first. And let's get you up in the air. Here, up in the air. And then around to here. Okay, so that'll get tubes on this line. And then what we'll do right here is let's just put a rail connector here. Actually, that's exactly what we want to do anyway. Whoops. Okay. Take this down. You go to there. You go to there. And you're... Okay, I'm confused. Which one needs the tubes? I think it's this one, right? Yes, it's that one. Okay. So we're gonna have to try and kind of come through here. This is just a delightful mess, man, I'm telling you. How about if we pop you here, bring you up in the air a little bit, and then can we wrap you around to here? Look at that! We did it! Yay us! Okay. So you should have tubes coming through. Here they come. And we're producing. Okay, so that produces inductors. And that takes care of the inductor requirement. Now we need to do stators. Okay, stators are a fabricator item. And what all do they need? They need titanium housing and wolfram wire. Titanium housing. Do I have... I think I might have that already being produced. I don't remember if I do or not. Let's take a look. I do. Okay, good. That's going to make that a little simpler. Oops. Why don't we take this back down and replace it with a rail connector? One, two, three. I don't remember. Is that how high up I had that? No, no, no. Not you. Come on. Get up in the air. You. And then you go back to there. Okay, now let's grab titanium housing and put it up there to get that on the line. Okay, so the titanium housing will also go down this main line that's turning into a sushi situation, which is fine. We're not worried about maximal product flow. We just need to get it from point A to point B. All right, so now let's go here. And we will put down a fabricator. Turn it this way. Turn it that way. Alright, we want you to make stators. And we want you to go into here. We have an open thingy there. Can I squeeze a fabricator in here? I know things are getting kind of tight. Yeah. No, let's not do that. Looks like I need some more building blocks too. Oops, wrong door.
I can use this.
I know you can. You know, it's probably time for us to change our character. We haven't done that. We've done all 4 characters. Do we do that from here? Let's go back to Han. He was our very first guy. So we've cycled through all of these guys. So yeah, let's go back to Han. Boom. We're Han now. That's just frighteningly too easy to do. Alright, so we need to get Wolfram wire into you. Which is here. So if we go to here and then go up and then down, there's our Wolfram wire. And then we need to get let's connect a line here. It's a glorious mess. Absolutely glorious. Alright, that should hook up our titanium frame thingies. Looks like there's a whole big batch of them coming down the line here. I think. Yeah. There they are. And then we just got to get the output of you into here. This is such a mess. Can we go here? colliding with another building. Okay, go here, turn it this way, get it up in the air a bit. Can we do this? No. We can probably do this. Yeah, do that. And then... Oh my god, really? You're just going to be a pain in the ass the whole way around, aren't you? There we go. That's terrible. Hey, you guys can start calling me the Spaghetti King. OG Spaghetti. That's my new name. At least when we're playing this game. But I think we got it all connected. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, yeah, we've got stators coming in. We got inductors coming in. We got synthetic silicon. And we are now producing electronics, ladies and gentlemen. I think. Are we? Oh, yeah. They'd come all over here first. There we go. Look at that. Finally. Whew. What a bunch of fucking around. Okay, so here's what's in my brain. We build up the electronics so we can finish the research for the power cell. Then we make the power cell. Hopefully, well, yeah, I'm assuming we just do that in the normal fabricator because that's what it's under. And it just requires electronics and chemicals. Easy peasy. Okay, cool. So when we start the next episode, I'll make sure I leave the game running long enough for the electronics to finish, which, you know, won't take long at all. We'll make the power cell. We'll go do the world engine. And when we come back from that adventure, we're gonna tear everything up here and start moving to a bus design setup. The idea being that in this central area, we run bus lines and then just go straight down there off into infinity. And we connect every product from the lowest level product. Well, what I should say, you know, whatever we're shipping in from satellite plants, which is all this stuff along here, that will stay the way it is. But we'll just connect this stuff to the bus so it's on the bus, right? And likewise, the same thing on the other side. But then moving forward, we will have dedicated production lines for each product. Some of that we may build here at the main platform. Some of it we may set up as satellite facilities and use the drones to bring them in, which we still haven't even done drones yet, but we haven't really needed to at this point. And that's going to be our MO moving forward. At least that's the plan for now until I change my mind. So, with that being said, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.